I.S.U.P.K.
No knowledge that can compare to the knowledge of the Lord. Right. I don't give a damn if you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer, if you're a goddamn rocket scientist. All your knowledge is folly before the Lord's knowledge. And if you don't have knowledge of the Lord, your knowledge means nothing. And guess what? Furthermore, the Bible said having this knowledge is what's going to set us apart from these other nations. If you don't believe that, let me get it for you out the Bible. The Lord said it himself. And if you don't have the knowledge of the Lord, you lacking. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good to be a doctor. It's good to be a lawyer. It's good to be a scientist. We need all that in Israel. But don't put that knowledge before the knowledge of the Lord. This is what's most important. You think you're going to get knowledge? You think you're going to come up and be on top of America because you're a record exec? You think because you're a lawyer, you're going to be on top of the people who rule this? Nah, man. Let me tell you what the Lord said. Read Deuteronomy 4 and 5. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 5. Go ahead. Behold, I have taught you. Ho. What you doing? That ain't your property. Leave that where. Hey, go step on that, Isaiah. Go step on that. Look, get Isaiah stepping on that. Make sure this cat know that we don't pick up our stuff. That ain't nobody special. That ain't, look at his face. Let him get his face. Let him know that ain't nobody special. This is a doormat in our school. We walk on this. You understand? Yeah. Back to what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. Go ahead. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me. Listen, Moses tried to give the children of Israel the laws, the statutes, and commandments. What is that? Like when we come out here, what are we talking about? You know what part of that is? Don't kill your brother. That's a law. A law is not to kill. Guess what else I can't do as a law? I can't sleep with your woman. Ain't that a good thing? Ain't that a good thing to teach your kids? Don't sleep with another man's woman. What about getting high out of your goddamn mind? Ain't that something good you should teach? You should teach that, right? What about obeying your parents? That's in the Bible. He says, honor thy parents. That's in the Bible. Guess what else? Don't love your oppressor. That's in the Bible, man. And the Lord gave us these laws, statutes, and commandments. Read. That ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. It don't matter where you go. It don't matter if you're in America in captivity or in Jerusalem in rulership. The Lord gave us these laws to keep always. Read. Keep therefore and do them. For this is your wisdom. For this is your what? Your wisdom. This is your what? Your wisdom. No, being a doctor is what? Your wisdom. Being a lawyer is what? Your wisdom. Nah, man. The Bible says, read it again, that part. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom. The Bible says, keep the laws, the statutes and commandments. Why? Because this is your wisdom. You could be a doctor. You could be a lawyer. You could be a scientist. But it don't mean a damn thing if you ain't got the knowledge of the Bible, man. Read. And your understanding in the sight of the nations. Of the sight of who? The nation. Of the sight of who? The nation. nation, guess what? Your oppressor looks at you like you're nothing. Your oppressor looked at you like you're a drug addict, like you're homosexual, you're poor, you're nothing. You're a third-class citizen. That's how they look at you. But if you kept these laws, read that part again. And your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. Listen, you would get pulled over by the cops, and the cops wouldn't even ask you if you had drugs. Why? They wouldn't even want to search your vehicle because they know the Israelites don't do drugs. You would stand before a judge for a misunderstanding, and they would give you the benefit of the doubt. What happens now? Before you step foot into that court, the judge didn't already know that you are African American. Guilty. 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 You getting 10 years, you getting 20 years. You already guilty, black man. Why? Because your oppressor looks at you like you a piece of garbage. But if you kept the laws of God, they would say, what?
Understand? We the only people on this planet that got a real God. The God of Israel is only for the blacks, Hispanics, and Indians.
This great nation is a wise and understanding people.
All we gotta do
read that part again. Surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. I don't know about you, but I'd rather the cop that pulled me over say, surely this is a wise and great people, man. Not the cop pulled me over and say, this is a drug dealer right here. Let me get my gun on my holster. What the brother was bringing out about the Bible being knowledge is 100% true. You could do anything you want in this life, but guess what? It don't mean a damn thing if you ain't serving the Lord. You could be Jay-Z. You could be Oprah Winfrey. You could be T.D. Jakes. You could be all them. But guess what? They don't serve the Lord. So in the end, it don't mean a damn thing.